is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Beckham. Played out to the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Frimpong. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckham. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through. Otto tries to clear. Now it's Shevchenko. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's gone loose. Great defending, strong and determined. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Beckham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Frimpong. And Torres! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Cannavaro. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tar. Otto. To Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Torres. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Dink through. And now they can clear their lines. Indonesia. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! Konate gets it clear. Otto. Fired deep towards the back post. Frimpong. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tar is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And he's managed to gift it back. vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. The goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And this is Torres! And he's quick to get it clear again. Nice interception, well timed. Rodri. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Nice. There's the header! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they have.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Up he goes! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 47 minutes,
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly...
Shot, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He is through here. Rodri clears it away. And it's Messi. Knocks it out wide. Beckham. Hernandez thinks about the shot. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rodri. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
That looks a good ball through. Just the keeper to beat! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri, played out to the right. Beckham, Oh, that was vital. It's a pretty loose pass.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
A header! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Beckham. That has not gone well. João Neves. Now there's a fine ball. And it's Frimpong. Can he get on the end of this? Swings it across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Raul engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Indonesia. Raul. Coming on the field is Hazard.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Konate. Drogba. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there. White. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Serginho. There he goes. Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Hazard. Drogba, looking for options for movement. Shevchenko, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here.
4
Serginho.
minutes has been indicated.
Beckham. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. Played out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Serginho knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. And that may well be that. That is that. Indonesia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a
Indonesia
monumental occasion.
against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Shot at goal! He's delivered all right! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Indonesia have reclaimed it. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking for the run. And this is Eto. He has found a way through. Skims, chance for a shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the shot! Rodri, he's given it away. It's Snyder! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Produced... And he's following up! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Climbs up big! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty...
Shapes to shoot! Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Otto does really well there. He is strong. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Keeper's got good distance on that. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Adams. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Drogba. Lovely feet. Nicely aimed pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Otto. Yamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Yamal, can he get it through? Spread neatly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roll has been cooked. There's a quick free kick. Messi. And it's Serginho. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Indonesia head into half-time, 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in this time, surely! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Out to the right. Sends it crossfield. Van Nistelrooy. That's been cut out, well played. Yamal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Serginho going face to face with his great rival. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And this is Eto'o. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Indonesia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Bernardo Silva defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Drogba. Bernardo Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider. Out to the left it goes. Serginho in acres of space out wide. And this is Schneider. And the finish! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yamal. Coming on the field, Hazard. Beckham. Substitution in progress.
Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gets a good foot in there. Shevchenko. And he was quick to react. Adams. Manchester United finding their passes. Shevchenko.
This is the time you need that pace.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. 75 minutes played. Nicely weighted. Takes a shot! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Substitution.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is Fernando Torres.
Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down as opposed to two.
He gets big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Now it's Messi. Played back. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Indonesia can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Now it's De Jong. Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had it nicked away. And he's chosen to go back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through